Let's talk about marketing. Now, marketing is pretty interesting just for the fact that it requires a lot of creativity. Now, one of the things that I want to talk about is rejections. If you're not familiar with rejections, then you're definitely going to understand rejections as we continue to work on improvement and on training, especially within marketing. Now, what we do in marketing, we approach clients with the intentions of either convincing them to walk into the office to get a free quote or simply for them to give us their phone number so we could call them and offer them a quote over the phone. Now, we are talking about approaching clients that had no idea we were going to approach them. Matter of fact, they probably were not expecting. Everyone's busy, so they're going to come up with so many rejections, which we'll talk about them. Now, for you to be successful within marketing, first of all, you have to understand that rejections are part of the business. Matter of fact, everything in life requires a lot of rejections, or it requires you overcoming a lot of rejections. Any position that has to do with sales, either telemarketing, marketing, or the actual sales process, it requires you to understand and accept that rejections are part of the business, part of your job, part of your duty. Now, I'll give you a perfect concept that I want you to follow, and this will allow you to be successful and not to get discouraged, not to get negative, or for you to feel bad about encountering rejections. Now, let's talk about success. Let's talk about anything that's worth it. Okay, it requires a lot of trial and error. It requires a lot of effort. It requires a lot of overcoming negatives. Okay, there's nothing in life and there's no opportunities out there that are going to have immediate, positive results. It's all based on you showing up every single day, doing the best you can to actually get better. So it does require a lot of training. It requires a lot of you spending time either role playing, a lot of time reviewing your material, a lot of time reading, memorizing, practicing, training. Everything that you do moving forward will make a big difference. So you have to understand, until you become a pro, until you become very aggressive within marketing, it is going to require a lot of effort, a lot of overcoming rejections. So you have to understand that rejections are part of our job. Matter of fact, the more rejections you encounter, the more knowledgeable you're going to become. The more rejections you handle, the more aggressive you're going to become. So this is part of your job, part of your journey, and it's not a negative thing. I've encountered thousands of rejections. That's the reason why I'm successful in sales. That's the reason why I'm aggressive in sales, because I understand rejections is part of the job. And I don't get sensitive. I don't feel bad. Matter of fact, I'm looking for rejections, which we'll talk about that in a different segment. But rejections are part of your daily routine, especially within marketing. So it's important for you to understand you are going to encounter rejections. Learn from them. Don't get upset. Don't get sensitive. Accept them. Enjoy them. You should appreciate the fact that there's rejections, which will force you to become better because you're going to become more creative. The more rejections you encounter, the more creative you're going to become. So little by little, you're going to become very aggressive, very knowledgeable within marketing. But the beginning process is very important. The beginning process means today. Your mentality within the marketing task is very important, because if you lose focus, lose motivation, you get discouraged, you become negative, next thing you know, you're not going to have the will, the motivation to go out there and learn, and this may not be the right approach. So learn from every rejection, understand every rejection, find the solutions to overcome these rejections, practice, keep practicing, and practice some more, make it fun, and go outside and do it again, and try it again, Try it until you are 100% confident, knowledgeable, and you feel that you have what it takes to be able to overcome every single objection.